Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's DCA day. And the market's looking a little bit dumpy. Smash the like button on your way in. Subscribe if you're new. And prepare yourselves for the most profitable investment of your life. The greatest ROI. Once thought unattainable. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing today? Sound off in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me on this lovely, 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 lovely Thursday evening. Let's get into our regularly scheduled programming. Hey, I got a new chair. What? What? I also lost a package in the mail. A very important package. I didn't lose it. The United States Postal Service lost it because they're actually incapable of doing the job. But let's not talk about that right now. I got a new chair. And I can recline. Watch this. Oh, you guys are going to watch me fall backwards. Eventually, I genuinely put money on this. I'm going to fall backwards on stream one day. And it's either going to be for me leaning back too excitedly, or the chair is going to break because it was not expensive. This is not an expensive chair. I'm excited about the fact that it wasn't expensive, but it's probably going to break. Anyways, guys, Bitcoin's currently trading at 116, 260, and 99 cents. Looking good. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map. Giovanni said JJ sold for a new chair. I actually sold nothing. I got a decent paycheck, and I went a little crazy. Waterfly said USPS didn't lose it. Carrier's selling it on eBay. No, it was USPS straight up said delivered, and it's not here. So they lost it. 115, 798, 49. That's the new indicator money. 115, 437. Dude, it feels so good to have a chair with cushion. This is like has completely evolved my outlook on life. 117, 331. I don't think I've sat in a computer chair with cushion in like over 25 years. Which is messed up. 117, 782. Like, I spend a lot of time in a computer chair at my job, and there's no cushion in the computer chair that I sit in. 118, 143. I'm convinced that the chair that I have at work is from the 70s. It's like this bright orange. Beppy the barber said, bro, we still dumping? Yes, we are, my friend. Yes, we are. Philly said, he retracted his message. Never mind. Beppy the barber said, when will alts reverse? I'm not sure. Keep in mind, tomorrow's August 1st. I got something. I'm not going to go through the news right now, but I do want to show you guys two things. One of them is from yesterday. We looked at this that said the real alt season starts on August 1st. Blah, 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 blah. And there's a chart to kind of back it up. But then I found this while I was like looking for stuff yesterday. The White House posted on the 30th, 2 days away, August 1st, a great day for America. So obviously we'll see what happens. I don't know what they're going to do, what they're going to announce, what's anything. I have no clue. But right now we do know that the price of Bitcoin is dumping, and that is leading directly into the daily and monthly candle close for the month of July, which is going to be the highest monthly candle close for Bitcoin ever, because it's not going to dump 8.35% in the next 35 minutes. As of right now, Bitcoin is currently 116.120, and if it closes here, that will be the highest monthly candle close of all time. People are getting impatient. They're getting worried because we lost, we got this little wick right here. But just a month ago, we were down here, man. We were sitting below 110. We broke 120. Well, we're still in our 120K candle right now. That just happened. So we gotta take things one day at a time, put everything into perspective. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, "Great day for America," giving us another hint for us to buy. Exactly. People don't want to listen. They get all worried and worked up. I'm definitely going to break these armrests. I'm not used to armrests, and these are flimsy. I specifically wanted armrests that flip up so that I could scoot this into my desk. Because without the flip up armrest, it definitely would not scoot under the desk. But I can flip them up, which is great. And then I can scoot them up. Oh my gosh. Then I can scoot them under the desk. Scoot the chair under the desk. But there's no support underneath them. So every time I'm like pull myself up on them, they're definitely going to break, dude. I'm going to keep talking about this chair. It's blowing my mind right now. So there's our liquidation points for Bitcoin specifically. We are filling this wick, which is interesting. Very interesting. RSI did cross bearish over the moving average. And momentum wave point to the downside. What if I said, come on, 106? Philly said, stop the dumping, or I'm breaking out the super unsubscribed JJ bot. When 100K ETH, no bad water flag. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, did you give it a full 360 spin yet? Oh, I actually have not. Should I do the first full 360 spin on stream? How much stuff can JJ knock down in one episode? I will do it, but I will not do it right now. I'm going to do it randomly later. Tom Selleck said, seasonally, the next 2 months for stocks are down. Ooh, actually, I'm pretty sure that's the case with everything. Look at the seasons chart on here is one of my favorites, the seasonals chart. Like 20, let me narrow this down, 2021. 2021 is green, so 2021 was the one that went up, which is the bull market year. If we are in a bull market, we could go up. But 2023, 2024, and 2022, way the heck down here, those are all downtrends until October, November. So, something to keep in mind for sure. There we go. But yeah, I really like that technicals chart. It seems incredibly useful. What if I said you have to say we when you randomly do 360? I will. Billy said, what? Spinning? Huh? OMG. Billy's so hyped up for the spin. I need you guys to get hyped for the spin, man. All right, Bitcoin dominance 61.71. We are still getting a little pumpy here. It's trying 61.8 again. If we get a rejection, then alts could recover. We'll see what happens. ETH currently down 2.49%, trading at 37.15. Holding support above 36.99, so it's not too bad. ETH was looking pretty strong yesterday. Today, it's looking a little double toppy. And we don't like those patterns, but, they usually do eventually result in a healthy retrace and then performance to the upside later. We did have a confirmed red dot right here at the Pico top. So that was your signal. Not financial advice. Sol is down 2.85%, breaking again below the purple trend line, filling our wick, but we're sitting at 172.71 right now. If we can hold above 167, it might be good, but we have to show some kind of strength because right now we got weakness. RSI is almost oversold though, so that might be our sign that 167 is going to hold firm. Our momentum wave is also to the downside, so we got room to grow. So it's not all bad. We are kind of resetting a lot of indicators, which is exactly what we want to do to continue upside later. Total 3. One sec, let me switch it to my speakers. There we go. No double top. Stop it. It's short-term time frame. It's double top on the 4-hour, so it doesn't really matter. Total 3 down 1.8%. Currently trading at 983.8 billion. We are going to get a close below 1 trillion on total 3. And that will also be a monthly close. But, see, when we had November, December, January, was super bullish for alts in 2024. I suspect the same is going to happen back here. And maybe, where did we just finish? July. So we're closing green. We're going to close with a big fat green candle. Is it going to continue? Because this is quite a wick as well. It's going to be interesting to see, for sure. But yeah, we're definitely closing below 1 trillion on total 3. Cash Oak said, what up, dude? What's going on, Cash Oak? Did I tell you guys I broke my vacuum? So I feel like so much stuff has happened recently. So I broke my vacuum by cleaning my air conditioner. It's not a wet dry vac. And it was working fine, but I sucked up a little bit of water, and it ended up being more than a little bit of water. And again, it was working totally fine, but I let it sit without cleaning it out, and the motor got a little bit wet. So I ordered a new motor, which is what got lost in the mail. So I'm reaching a tipping point where I'm just gonna have to go buy a vacuum, which sucks. Kashuk said, I'm full-blown special education student today. Education. I didn't take profit at all. My Barons of Brooklyn said it went from suck to blow. It just went from suck to dead. Which is not anything anybody ever wants to hear. That's the call that you don't want to get from your buddy. Yeah, total 3. Like I said, we're filling a wick, but we are closing below 1 trillion. Put it in rice. I did all of that, dude. I did full open heart surgery on the vacuum. It's dead. The motor is completely dead. It's pretty, like, there's a lot of corrosion and rust and stuff in there. Apparently, vacuum motors are sensitive. Cardano is down 3.05%, currently trading at 74 cents. We are sitting below 74.63 and above 72.92. I think I talked about this yesterday. If we get in this range, we could establish a base and then continue up later. But we want to hold at least. I guess the really crappy scenario would be if we just reject it and continue down, use that as a bearish leverage to continue down further. But again, we'll see what happens. There's really no way to tell anything. RSI is almost oversold, and your momentum wave is pointing to the downside as well, which means eventually we're going to have room to correct to the upside. SNEK is down 2.31%, currently trading at 33.94. As long as it's above 30, I'm happy. You guys know when it gets below 30, I get a little moody. XRP down 2.47%, still holding $3. Very strong. XRP $3 level has been tremendous strength. RSI, we're looking like we got a little bit of bearish div here. So your price at the moment, if it closes like this, will be a lower low, and your RSI will be a higher low, which is technically bearish divergence. He said, when CMA gap taken so we can end this. Tom Selkscoat said, sucks then dies. Grab the shovels and duct tape. What do you need duct tape for at that point? But yeah, we got bearish div. This is the most off the rails stream ever. Make sure you guys smash the like button so that I'm aware that you guys actually enjoy this nonsense. XRP holding above $3. Looks strong, looks good. HBAR down 1.79%, currently trading at 25.11. It is below the cancer curing range once again, struggling to stay above 26.4. But it is continuously putting in higher lows, which is good. RSI looks good. We got a confirmed red dot back here, which was the Pico top so far. We'll see if that ends up being the case for mid to long term. We got support at 22.04. If we continue to downside, look for a little interim support level around 23.5. See if that means anything. SWE is down 3.68%, currently trading at 362. Broke below 370 after rejecting 391. Next support 353. If we break through, see, SWE's kind of at a similar level to ADA with these two close support levels. We could establish a base here. It could use it to just continue down. Hopefully it just establishes a base and continues up though. Waterfly said, Fahid, JJ gonna, I'm not gonna do it. Fahid, I got a new chair and I have yet to do a full 360 in it. It is very enticing though. Every time somebody brings it up, my brain is like, do it. But I'm saving it. I'm saving it. So yeah, SWE, we could see support at 353 if it does continue to the downside. It is sitting below 370 right now. Just something to keep an eye on. RSI towards the downside. which again leaves room for the upside. And your momentum wave, similar situation. ADA was down 2.46, 2.44% on the day. We got below our purple trend line. We got a wick support at 90, rejection at $1, and a continued rejection candle close underneath the purple trend line. And we broke below 95.35 again. Continuing to the downside, if we get a double bottom off of 90, that'll be cool. Otherwise, look for support at 84.84 if 90 gets lost. Aerodrome down 3.19% on the day. Oh my gosh, I can push the handles outwards. This chair's, I'm going to break this chair. This chair is going to break. I'm very concerned. Aerodrome down 3.19% on the day. Currently trading at 79 cents. Support at 76. Not a whole lot going on here. We had really good support at 86. It eventually found resistance, like heavy resistance, right around 90. And broke below 86. Got like a midpoint bounce. Rejection. And then continuation to the downside. 79. It's lingering a little bit. Volume's kind of falling off a cliff. And 76 probably definitely in the cards. But he'd said, didn't we all play Nintendo Wii? I actually did. That's actually one of my favorite stories because it's so corny. For my 15th birthday, my mom and my stepdad, they said you can get it, because I said I wanted a Wii for my present. They said you can get a Nintendo Wii or you can have a big party. The choice is yours. And I was like, I would rather have a party. I would rather hang out with my friends and have a party. And they got me a Nintendo Wii anyways. And they, no joke, like a Hallmark movie, they give it to me and then I open it up and I was like, what? And they're like, you made the right choice. Which is the most corny Hallmark thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it. What is this dark? Why is it so dark right there? Sometimes the beard is a little disheveled for the stream. I try to look pretty for you guys, especially Waterfly. It's hard. It's just so hard. Pinlink down 6.13% on the day, currently trading at 70.32. We are having trouble getting above 75. 65 seems to be strong support. If we do break below that, though, look for 60. Janix said, wow, LMAO. Tom Selleck's code said, bro, a party is one day, a Wii is forever. It's not, because I don't have it anymore. I sold it to my cousin. Render is down 3.5%. I do miss the Wii, though. That was fun. Nintendo still takes a cake for couch co-op. They still dominate the couch co-op world, and that's because Xbox and PlayStation got greedy, and they were like, oh, we can charge everyone for online multiplayer? Let's do that. And they're losing tremendous amount of market share to people like me, who, instead of spending $600 on a PS5, spend $400 and build my own PC, and then I get to play on the internet with my friends for free. So, the only console that I will genuinely ever consider purchasing ever again for the rest of my life is a Nintendo, because they have like proprietary games, exclusive games that are actually fun and worth playing, and because they favor couch co-op, and I'm all for that. What if I said me too, Fahid, at least 3x? I'll go Wii later. Oh, dude, I've been peeing so much lately. I've definitely been drinking a little too much liquids. Maybe not too much. I've been hydrated, I guess I should say. Render is down 3.5% on the day, currently trading at 373. We're finding support again at our purple trend line. We're having trouble sticking above our $4 level, though. We tried. We mentioned this yesterday when we broke down. I said that'd be sick if we got above $4 again. It tried, but it couldn't quite make it. We rejected once more. We're sitting at 373. Finding support at 374, which is our green line, or our purple trend line, which is around 370 or 369. Nice. If we break below that, 350s in the cards. Stellar's down 1.35%. Stellar holding up quite nicely, actually. Currently trading at 40.21. We got a wick that we're filling. Our next support level, our only support level, actually, is 38 cents. So that would be a decent retrace after that tremendous run that Stellar had. There is currently bearish divergence, though, so be careful. Price is down while the RSI is up. Something to keep an eye on for sure. Definitely don't throw all your money on this. Not financial advice, though. Polkadot's down 3.34% on the day, filling the wick as well. We got a rejection at 421 on July 28th, and it's been down ever since. We got below 4, tried to get back above, little fake out, continuation. We got a wick fake out to the downside, midpoint rejection at 390, and we broke straight below 378. We're currently sitting at 368. Next support level 333. If it does continue to the downside, we could get a midpoint bounce at 356. RSI almost oversold, and your momentum wave is pointing to the downside. It's been on the downside for a minute, so there's potential for it to go up. What if I said gonna wee in the shower in 30 minutes? Dude, I'm kind of scared of showers. That's the craziest thing I've ever said on stream. Not in general, but in the back of my head, there's always this story about like the shower stools that you can buy, and it had little holes on it. I don't know why. There was holes in the seat, and this guy sat down on it. Oops, I just opened the opposite position that I wanted to open. This guy sat down on it, and one of his testicles went in the hole, and it wouldn't come back out. And so the seat was just stuck on his ball. And that terrifies me. That is an irrational fear of mine now. That I'm going to get my ball stuck in his shower chair. Gourmet Brands Brooklyn said Canada tariff just went from 25 to 35. Dude, heck yeah. Like that's good. We're like, oh my gosh, dude, the tariff just went up. Let's go. What if I said take your new chair in shower? I could take the old one. There's no fabric. There's no cushion. But he said, King Taco loves him some tariffs. Hate thy neighbor, he saith. Top Select Scout said, blutophobia. Fear of showers. Tishu said, bro, altcoins have no support until Bitcoin finds support usually. That's not true. That's not how the market works, my friend. Get out of here. What are you, Ben Cowan? You've upset me. Fartcoin losing $1, currently trading at 97,650. Now, Fartcoin has no support. At least not that we've charted. There's very faint support, maybe around 83. Yeah, I guess 83. Let's just call it 83. Below that, maybe 61. It's getting pretty dicey for Fartcoin. But your RSI is tremendously oversold on the 4-hour time frame, so there's that. Your momentum wave point to the downside. Again, as I always say, we'll see what happens. Tom Solscoat said, yeah, ever since I slipped in the shower and that shampoo bottle went up my butt, I'm scared also. Just anytime you go to the store, you like just avoid the shampoo aisle entirely. Like they're just gonna shoot up there. Caspa is down 5.99%. Ooh, dang. This thing had a tremendous run as well. So it's retracing. A little double top M kind of situation. Tried to hold that 1093. Lost it though. Support. Midpoint-ish. Rejection. Support. Rejection. Break. Support. Rejection. Break. Where are we going to go from here? We got potential for midpoint support at 86. Probably looking for 82. RSI is almost oversold. You do have bearish div on the short-term time frame for sure. Momentum wave pointed to the downside. We'll see what happens. Avalanche down 3.43% on the day, currently trading at 22.51. Avalanche been charting beautifully. We got a break, support, resistance, support, break, support, break, support, resistance, break. We filled our wick, which ended up being a green candle, which is crazy. We filled our wick. Are we going to bounce now? Or are we going to go all the way down to 2208 or even break 2208? RSI is not quite oversold yet. Momentum wave pointing to the downside. Manny Vera said time to buy. I agree, my friend. I agree. Time to buy a bunch of shampoo bottles and a shower chair that has no holes in the seat. The Heat said poor Cass. I don't think we'll ever see Mr. Miles again. He'll be missed. I wonder if he just took profit and peaced out. Tishu said Bitcoin goes down, altcoins go down. More, Bitcoin goes up, altcoins might go up. That's because we haven't entered alt season, my friend. You're supposed to buy the altcoins when they look like crap. I'm just saying. One of my favorite things is watching Ben Cowan like crash out for no reason. Like imagine if I went on Twitter all the time and was like, F you, these people are dumb idiots. Look at how dumb idiots they are. That's what he does all the time. And it's unprompted. And it's the weirdest. He's like, haha. Altcoins are bleeding against ETH, idiots. And everyone's like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Are you okay? It's very odd. But also, when they look bad, you're supposed to buy them. Am I wrong? Cheers, guys. Happy Thursday. Ooh, that's good. Delicious. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. We got 15 minutes until the daily close. 5 minutes until the daily close contest. So make sure you guys get your guesses ready. Chainlink down 4.29% on the day, currently trading at 69.95. Wick almost filled. RSI crossed bearish over the moving average. Momentum wave pointing to the downside. BitBoy took over Ben's account from I hope BitBoy gets better. I genuinely do. I feel like we need him. He was entertaining. He obviously fell off the wagon. He got a little too grifty, but he was entertaining. For a while, he was like the only fun thing to watch on YouTube when it comes to crypto. And to lose yourself to substances, very few people deserve that. Some people do genuinely deserve it. I don't know if BitBoy deserves it. Obviously, don't cheat on your wife. Don't be a piece of shit. But I hope he gets better. I wish him well, I guess is what I will say. Chainlink 1691. We lost 1750 support. Like I said, we're filling that wick. RSI cross bearish. Volume looks a little bad. Our midpoint support could be 1653. Otherwise, we're looking at 1583. We'll see what it plays out. Doge down 4.71% on the day, currently trading at 20.9 cents. Wick completely filled. We did break 2165 support. Next stop, probably 20 cents if we do continue to the downside. RSI almost oversold, cross bearish over the moving average, and the momentum wave is pointing to the downside. Tishu said, to his credit, he has been a good source of information to understand how crypto moves. Yes, I would say your first year in crypto, Ben Cowan is amazing. After that, he is a genuinely broken record. He only ever repeats himself, which is fine for new people coming into the space. It's fine for... I listen to George a lot sometimes. He repeats himself nonstop. George only ever says the same damn thing. It's not a bad thing, but it just gets a little old to me, personally. George is a little sleepy. Ben Cowan's a little too excited. And he reminds me of my cousin. My cousin's kind of an asshole. That probably is a big factor. But, whatever. What if I said I hope he gets shampoo bottle experience in jail? He's not in jail anymore. He's in the psych ward, man. He's locked up in a mental institution. Tom Southcote said cocaine's hell of a drug. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would be okay if he was doing cocaine. He was doing steroids and Adderall, which is an awful combination. Anyways, Doge support 20 cents. We'll see if we get there. Near down 4.59% on the day, currently trading 253.6. Wick almost completely failed. RSI cross bearish over the moving average. Momentum wave pointing to the downside. Support at 251. If we do break that, then look for a midpoint 246. I'm sorry, 242. Otherwise, 234 is in the cards. Chili's down 4.9%. Our first purple trend line has broke. Our wick has been filled. And we're looking for support level, probably 338, otherwise 36. If we do go down further, what the hell is that? It's getting a little bit spicy. Guys, daily close contest. Less than 1 minute away. Let me go to the 1 minute time frame. 42 seconds. Get your guesses ready, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Selleck said, I am George. We are all George. I concur. Get your guesses ready for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday. Cheers. If you are new in the chat, let me know and I will go over the rules. Main thing you want to be concerned with is getting your guess in for the daily close contest. Sometimes YouTube filters it out thinking it's a phone number or something. So you might have to put words in between every number. Whatever you got to do, just make sure that I see it. 3, 2, 1. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, that's delicious. Mr. Tyler, further cementing his legacy with 27 wins. Another win yesterday. Bitcoin 115,860 even. I feel like I've been saying way too much. Have you guys noticed me saying a lot? It's become like a conscious thing now. I just say it and then I'm like, shoot, I said it again. And then I'll say it again later. And every time I don't do anything about it mentally, but I just acknowledge it. I'm like, dang it. There it is again. Oh man, that reminds me of that video of that old guy trying to pay that stupid toll. That's such a classic. 115, 7.99 for Mr. Fahid. He's trying to put the quarter in, and there's people beeping and stuff. He's like, I can't help it. He's like, I'm trying to put the money in, and I keep spitting it back out. It's so funny, dude. And then the lady's like talking, and he's like, ma'am. He's getting so worked up. And then at the very end, they like spits out the change. And he's like, keep the damn change. And he drives away. He's like, you can shove that quarter up your ass. Like he went through the whole time going out of his way to not swear. And then at the end, he was so fed up as he was driving. He still made sure he was driving away, though. He didn't actually swear at anybody. But as he was driving away, he was like, you could stick the change up your ass. It was so good, dude. It was so good. We got Gourmet Brands Brooklyn coming in with 116. Oh. Is that correct? Yeah. Sometimes I fat finger, and then I just hope that it's correct later. We got Janix coming in with 115, 911 cents. We got Tom Selleck's Goat with 115, 700. What if I said good guess, Janix? That is a good one. I agree. I concur. Woo! What do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow with the White House being like, oh, it's a great day for America? Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. We got approximately 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the clock. I think I want chili cheese fries. What do you guys think? Ooh, we got Waterfly coming in with a guess. 115, 850. Ooh. Bitcoin currently trading at 115, 660 and 43 cents. Cheers. I'm going to go through this so fast. I'm going to fall. I'm really going to... When I fall, too, it might be... If it's really bad, I'm going to fall, and my legs are going to get hooked under the desk, and the whole desk is going to come with me. Let's see. We got Mr. Tyler, our current reigning champ, 115, 669, 69. Nice. Cash Oak said, I don't know. Employment comes out in the morning and London has tried to pump us all week. Ooh. What if they send out stimulus? What if they send out tariff stimulus? Cash Oak said, we're probably going to scare a lot of people with a dump tomorrow. What? Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Let me go check Discord and see if Jay Shear's in there. No Jay Shear just yet. Dude, I'm so excited to like not have bad posture from having a cushion on my chair. Tishu said, did you see the crazy Loca pump? I am actually not familiar with that coin. So no, I have not. I kind of like the name though. It's like Loki and Loca, like the crazy Loca. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, yes! Sometimes I don't even mean to lean back. That just scared the shit out of me. I'm still getting used to it, man. It is so comfy, though. That wick was sick. What wick? Oh, Tyler making a change. 115, 501 penny. Okay. All right. Mr. Tyler. 115, 501 penny. Tom Silkscoat said, you get $600. You get $600. Everybody gets $600. I'll take it. I'd be happy with $600. You kidding me? When's the last time you got a stimmy? Hooker Brother up. Michigan got a couple of stimmies. 4 Loco coin. Ooh, that's a good one, dude. I think I've had 4 Loco once. Guys, time's up. I forgot to do it. Time's up. I'm scared with my hands up. Time's up. I think I need to adjust it so that I don't. Is that the lock? Nope, that's not the lock. Oh, it does lock. Oh, I kind of like it locked. But he said, looks like we're heading down for CME gap. Bitcoin 115,598 and 81 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for participating in the daily close contest. We have 6 entries on the day. The Loco Wick, I mentioned it yesterday. Okay, I'll take a look at it after I put these bad boys on the chart. 116,000 for Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn. And then Janix with 115,911 cents. And then Waterfly with 115,850 even. Bitcoin 115,781 and 13 cents. Looking good, looking a little bit pumpy here, ladies and gents. Fahid with a 115,799. Ooh, I kind of like that one. That's a good one. Now the question is, with that 798.49, how do I get the name on the 799 one? There we go. Dude, I feel like I'm like on top of my game in this better chair, dude. My whole body's like, you can type fast now. You can function. You can breathe. Tom Selleck Scope, 115,700. It's amazing what big of a difference in your life a chair can make. I might have just fallen in love with this chair. Tyler, typing it wrong. Mr. Tyler, 115,500 and 1 penny. That's a ballsy call, my friend. But it may just solidify you a win. Tyler getting a little, getting strategic with his wins. Trying to solidify that year. Currently, Tom Selleck Goat is in the lead. We got 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin getting a little indecisive here. It's doing the famous pin link pattern right here with wick, and then are we going to chop? We'll have to wait and see. We're flagging, but we're not flagging, you know? T-shirt said, what do you mean, what wick? You should look at crypto bubbles daily. What do you mean, what? Oh, crypto bubbles. I probably should, actually. That's a good point. Tyler said it's going to dump. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said yes. The bubble said 453%. That Pulse Player said Mega God Candle to 105. That'd be terrible. Do you know how much people would freak out if that happened? Ladies and gents. 2 minutes remaining? Is there 2 minutes? 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining on the clock. Remind me about the Loca thing. I don't want to miss it, but the daily close is getting a little spicy. Currently, ooh, it's very close to, is Fahid going to win the $100 prize for the first time ever? Whoa, that's actually incredibly possible. Guys, we got 1 minute 35 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin 115,790 and 3 cents. Currently, Tom Selleck's Goat is in the lead. Fahid very close. Ooh, it's going the wrong direction. 115,769.01. Waterfly said 360. Ooh, not yet. 115,781.05. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting a close call here. Tom Selleck's Goat still in the lead. Fahid very close. That wick going almost exactly to his guess. Here we go. 60 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner on this lovely Thursday evening. Tomorrow is DCA day. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the Discord linked in the description. It's a lot of fun. It's mostly just me talking to myself. 115,742 and 68 cents. 40 seconds left on the clock. Tom Selleck's Goat still in the lead. Tom Selleck's Goat currently holding, what position is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place. 29 seconds remaining. This will put him right behind Mr. Roberts. What an exciting time. Tishu said, see crypto bubbles after you stream. Banana Republic submitting a late guess. It is too late, my friend. Try again tomorrow. 115,757.90. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, it's getting pumpy. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Selleck's Goat is the winner. The daily close for Bitcoin, 115,764 and 8 cents. 115,764, 8 cents. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's Goat, on your victory. Tom Selleck's goat with 115,700 even. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for Tom Selleck's goat. Very exciting stuff. Yay! All right, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Zoom out, get all these bad boys off the screen. All right. Tom Selleck's goat is our winner for the evening. Bitcoin's daily close 115,764 and 8 cents, the highest monthly close of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Do goats like bananas? I imagine they like bananas. Okay, let me add Mr. Tom Selleck's goat to the winner's Google Doc. Tomorrow's August 1st. Exciting stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 115,700 even and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 115,764 and 8 cents, the highest monthly candle close of all time for Bitcoin on July 31st, 2025. Mr. Tom Selleck's goat's prize is a strawberry popsicle. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat, on your victory. You're welcome to share this if you want. I don't know if you want to break it apart and have multiple people lick it at the same time. And if that's the case, are you both going to hold it? You got to figure out the logistics. That's not up to me. It's completely up to you. Whatever you do, you are legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations once again on your victory. All right. What do we got? Heck yeah. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Waterflies, hope not allergic to strawberry. That's not up to me. I don't dictate whether or not you eat it or touch it, but you do have to remove it. You can hire somebody to remove it. If you don't remove it, then unfortunately I will be forced to take legal action, and I don't want to do that. But if you force my hand, then I have no choice. Tyler said I gotta go. Just figured I'd at least stop in. Have a good stream, all. Like and sub, you bums. Thank you very much, Mr. Tyler. Happy Thursday. Love you. Enjoy. Ladies and gents, congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat. Was that the bottom? Was Bitcoin closing slightly less than its super duper spicy price? Filling a wick and getting the monthly close. Ooh. So the candle, 8.01%. Let's actually, I just want to measure something really quick. Okay. I want to see. Okay, the candle body is larger than the wick. I like that. I like that a lot. Guys, how many likes are we at? 14 likes? Heck yeah, you guys killed it. Appreciate you. Okay, so I do want to reiterate. Brendan Hilgan said, yeah, JJ, don't play. I didn't take it 3 days ago, and he gave me back that sauce. I mailed it. I mailed it to Brendan. I didn't want to have to take legal action. Sometimes the mail is a little bit cheaper than a lawyer, but that is what it is. You know, he's relatively newer subscriber. I wasn't gonna sue him right away. I wait until you guys are subscribed till at least for a month, maybe 2, and then I decide whether or not I'm gonna litigate you. That'd be kind of funny if there was that's like a themed channel. Like, subscribe today for the opportunity to be sued. Trying to see if there's any kind of pattern or anything going on here. It really just looks like we're chopping. Like, this is sideways. There's like a little bit of a lean to the downside, but it's very much just completely sideways. Which, I will say, is exactly what happened back here. Almost textbook. Like, almost identical what happened back here. You got your swoop up. You got your swoop up. You got your chop, and then your big spike down. Chop, and then your big spike down. You got your recovery, chop, bottom. Recovery, chop, bottom. And then it just actually it didn't even take off. I can't even say, and then it just took off. Because it literally, it went up, and it did it again, and then it went, woohoo! And everyone right here was probably opening shorts. Right here, they were probably like, oh, it's going to go down again. They probably trapped a bunch of shorts right here. Probably trapped a bunch of shorts right here. And then it just went boop, boop, boop. And everybody got wrecked. That's pretty hilarious. So, that's my guess right now. Bitcoin's been, I don't want to say predictable, but number go up is the most accurate description of Bitcoin ever. And it's been incredibly lucrative to bet on that. Not financial advice, of course. But guys, daily close happened. It was a good one. Tom Selleck was the victor. Congratulations. Bitcoin 115,788 and 1 penny. Are we going to recover here? Are we going to continue to the downside? Bitcoin down at 61.74. Did we close? Yes, we did. We closed below 61.8. But we are also incredibly choppy on the 4-hour time frame. Is that going to result in upside or downside? That is the ultimate question. Let's go through some. Actually, we got just a couple more things. We finished Chili's silver today, 36.65. MicroStrategy, 396.20. Ooh, a little bit of downside on MicroStrategy again. DXY, a little bit pumpy. Are we going to reject 100 or is it going to hold above it? Brendan Hilgan said, I feel like we touched the 113. I can take that. Whoa, NASDAQ. Huge dump on NASDAQ. What the hell happened? And the S&P 500 also pretty decent dump. Satoshi follower said bubble M. Yes, that's right. Bubble charts, bubble charts. Bubble just printed a 10x for me, LOL. Oh, there's an actual coin called Bubble? Imaginary ones? This guy? No. Bubble. No? Okay. Maybe it's on... Is it on Dex Screener? Bubble. Ooh, jugs. Bubble, bubble, bubble. The bubble heads. Whoa. 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 Beautiful. That's fun. Dang, though. What in the world? So is this like a NFT thing as well? Bubble Dex. Okay, it's bigger than Uranus. I mean, this looks sick too. This performed very nicely. If this is different though. You said Bubble Dex. Bro, for your research, meow behind it. Bubble. Is it on ADA? There's a bubble on ADA apparently. Bubble heads. I think I've lost binary bubble bucks. Yeah, I'm on Dex Screener. Isn't that what you said? Bubble, bubble. There's a bunch of bubbles. I guess maybe, can you send me a contract address? You just showed it? Oh, okay, so it is bubbleheads. Okay. Yeah, dude, this thing's killing it. It's a great looking chart, too. So, it launched. It rugged. Everybody was all moody. You know, there's a couple spikes, people accumulating, whatever. And then someone grabbed it. And then it just took off, took off, took off, took off, took off. And it's going crazy. Currently, when did this launch? July 27th? What? Oh, I'm on the 15-minute. Okay. Volume looks amazing. It's only 1.8 million market cap. 3,000% right now. Is it gonna go harder? Look who's behind it. It's from Jupiter. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna know who's behind it. Strap in, Explorer. You're not alone. We all know it. To explore space, you need a helmet. And what better gear to navigate the Jupiterverse than a bubblehead? But this isn't just a meme, it's a cult, a movement, a community of interstellar misfits united by one thing, the vibe. You got the helmet? Good. Now let's vibe together. What if I said not touching? I could buy it and send it to 0. Let's go check the Twitter. Protect yourself. Jupe cult. Bubblehead CTO. Okay. Welcome. Blah, blah, blah. Welcome to Astronaut. Jupiterverse. Thank you to everyone who trusts this narrative. We all know what deserve to be in a cult in Jupiter. We have big chance with us now. We're going to show you what we can create and do. Cool, cool, cool. Very nice. Yeah, just make sure you pay yourself. I've watched too many of these things just go up and then disappear. It looks like it has potential, though. I do like it. Look at who liked it. I don't think you can see who liked it. They don't show that anymore. I can see, like, who reposted and stuff. Yeah, I have no idea. Just tell me. Just tell me. Bitcoin getting a little bit red here again. Continuing the downtrend. Down and down we go. Where do we stop? Nobody knows. All right. So we got some news to go through. We got the White House tweeting about August 1st. Apparently a great day for America. We'll see. We'll see what comes of it. I'm kind of indifferent right now. Bravo's research, beware, home buying conditions have plummeted since such low levels have been seen only 2 times since 1960, 1974, and 1981. People don't want to buy houses, dude. They're overpriced. High-income Americans are increasingly falling behind on debt payments. Delinquencies on credit card and auto loan debts from Americans making at least $150K per year have jumped 18% over the last 2 years. This is nearly double the rate for the 45,000 to 150 income group. At the same time, low-income borrowers have seen an increase of 8.1% in auto loan delinquencies and 2.5% in credit card delinquencies. Meanwhile, the share of Americans making late credit card payments in the highest income zip codes have surged twice as much as in the lowest income zip codes over the last year, according to the St. Louis Fed. High rates are clashing with a weak labor market. U.S. consumers are under pressure. For the first time in over 3 decades, 2 Fed members dissented today's Fed decision. There's a growing divide within the Fed. Ooh, this one was good. This one got me kind of excited. Next, we got Visa adding support to PYUSD, USDG, and EURC stablecoins. Stellar and Avalanche join Ethereum and Solana for on-chain settlement. That was huge. Crazy amount of adoption coming out of the world, man. Bravo's research, Berkshire Hathaway's cash position is now 30% of their total assets, which doesn't mean much to me. June PCE inflation, the Fed's preferred inflation measure, rises to 2.6 above the expectations of 2.5. Core PCE inflation rises to 2.8 above expectations of 2.7. PCE inflation is now up for 2 consecutive months. Powell will now point to higher inflation. Billy said so much for the Sol 175 support. What do we got? Where are we at? That would have been the midpoint. And it is filling its wick. 167 is our next stop. If we do break that, this blue trend line should be relatively strong around 155, but that's quite a ways away. So don't hold your breath. Bitcoin's still coming down. Billy said, seriously, what's with the dump? There's got to be some news. No, people just taking profit. That's probably all it is. People take profits. There might be news. Who knows, man? Who knows? Satoshi follower said I sent you the link. Did you send it to me where? If you sent it on YouTube, it didn't come through. YouTube doesn't allow links. Join the Discord, or you can DM me on X. What if I said Philly? You know we don't go straight up. That's true. That is very true. But yeah, we've been in this. We're still in our range, man. Yeah, Satoshi follower. It doesn't show up. YouTube does not, like, it'll show up on yours, but it won't show up for anybody else. YouTube does not allow people to send links, I don't think, unless you're a mod. Even then, I don't know if it works. Dude, this thing's going crazy. That's already at 2 million? Dang. Yeah, Bitcoin is red right now. Brett said Global M2 has formed a lower high and lower low. Using the 84-day offset, the current peak is expected by late September, as noted in my December post below. The past 3 Bitcoin peaks occurred 525 to 532 days post-halving. Global M2's current peak is 518 days after the halving. Coincidence? 1 week before this peak is the September FOMC meeting, where rate cuts are anticipated. Could the final vertical line on Global M2 signal a blow-off top amid rate cut excitement? This is too easy, though. What do you think? I think it's too easy as well, but obviously, hindsight is 2020. We will see what happens. We'll see what comes of it. Visa to announce support for Avalanche as Stellar. Or Visa also announces. So yeah, this was that news that I read already. SEC Chairman Paul Atkins announces the launch of Project Crypto, a commission-wide initiative to modernize the securities rules and regulations to enable America's financial markets to move on-chain. Hell yes. President Trump says India and Russia have dead economies. I don't care what India does with Russia. They can take their dead economies down together for all I care. Ooh, dang. Congressman Thomas Massie calls to end the Federal Reserve. This guy's face bugs me, but I'm okay with ending the Federal Reserve. I don't think that would ever happen. That would result in, I'm pretty sure, an enormous collapse of the dollar. President Trump says Jerome Powell is too stupid and too political to be the Federal Reserve chairman. Yeah, I agree. Microsoft becomes the second company in history to reach a $4 trillion market cap. Wow. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev says tokenization is the foundation of the new financial system. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says he is a believer in stablecoins and blockchain. SEC Chair Paul Atkins says most crypto assets are not securities. SEC Chair Paul Atkins says his key priority is to establish clear regulatory framework for crypto. SEC Chair Paul Atkins says Wall Street and Silicon Valley companies are lined up at the doors with requests to tokenize. That's huge. SEC launches Project Crypto to make America the crypto capital of the world. President Trump orders pharmaceutical companies to lower prices within 60 days or every tool will be used against them. Reading this, dude, this was badass. Like, you can call it a little mafia, like, arm twisting, weird, I don't really give a shit. If it's pharmaceutical companies, I don't fucking care. I love that. I think that's hilarious. Trump's straight up like, lower your prices or we're gonna fuck you. We're gonna fuck you up. That's literally like straight up. He's like, lower your prices or else, bro. That's the most gangster shit I've ever seen a president do. Besides Obama fucking killing what's his face and then fucking announcing it on national television. That was so sick. White House says President Trump supports banning Congress from trading stocks. Banning members of Congress from trading stocks is a thing because of Nancy Pelosi. She makes $174K a year, yet she has a net worth of approximately $413 million. What if I said, look at that, call it a scam, and the pumper disappears? He's not a pumper. He just got a good coin. He made a good amount of money out of it. Trust me, Waterfly, if somebody's trying to scam people, they're not coming into my chat for my 13 viewers to try and pump the price of their coin. You know what I mean? No offense to you guys. This happens. This White House supports banning Congress from trading stocks, and then like literally foreshadowing Nancy Pelosi, or I'm sorry, Elizabeth Warren falls over. That's freaking hilarious. Where did this wheelchair lady come from? The wheelchair lady is coming to help over this. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. The downfall of the, I'm going to call them crybabies. I saw a thing of Elizabeth Warren. Did I save it? I don't think I saved it. Last year, 2024, calling for the Federal Reserve to cut rates, and then 2025, talking about how the Federal Reserve needs to be separate and they shouldn't be bothered to cut rates by the president. Literally black and white, complete, like polar opposite words that she was saying and speaking, and it's just 1 year apart and different president. That's the main thing. I thought that was freaking hilarious. Binance founder CZ says you will use crypto sooner or later. Michael Saylor's strategy files $4.2 billion offering to buy more Bitcoin. Coinbase buys $222 million worth of Bitcoin in Q2 2025. Heck yeah. Coinbase to launch tokenized stocks and prediction markets for U.S. users. Coinbase holds 11,776 Bitcoin worth $1.26 billion. Michael Saylor's strategy predicts Bitcoin will reach 150K by the end of 2025. That'd be crazy. Microsoft says translators, developers, historians, and video editors are among the first jobs AI is set to transform based on 200K Copilot queries. Michael Saylor's strategy is raising $4.2 billion to buy more Bitcoin. Heck yeah. Despite Ethereum trading near March highs, investor profits are much lower, suggesting room to run, with similar conditions now pointing to a potential $4.9 thousand target. Satoshi follower, there's nothing in the chat. You said that's who endorsed the project. He endorsed Uranus. It went to 70 million. But you didn't actually say who. And if you're sending a link, then it's not showing up. Coinbase CEO says we're long Bitcoin. The company added 2,509 Bitcoin in Q2 and continues to buy more. Heck yeah. This was really good to me. What if the 2 points to the downside and a little rejection, midpoint liquidity pullback, 2 points to the downside, liquidity pullback. We are filling that wick right now, though. Where are we at? We're 115,849. And that wick goes down to 114,758. Where, meow? I don't know who that is. Oh, dang. Okay. Big follower count. Very cool. Bitcoin, a little bit green still. 115,827 and 97 cents. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's Goat, once again on your victory. Enjoy your strawberry popsicle. Kind of want to pop some, I want some ice cream or something. All right, next. Last but not least, we got CryptoFace. Lord, if there was ever a time. There's like a Mothman pattern. I don't know. That's it. That's it for news. Portfolio updates. Our, let's see, 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is currently down $98 in the hole. Currently being held up by Sol, Render, Proppy, ADA, and Ano, being dragged down by Fetch, Doge, Near, Shib, and Aptos. Next, we got our Memecoin portfolio, which is down $42. SNEK still holding above Giga. Giga getting very dumpy. SNEK 150. SNEK's down $50, which is 25% from our initial buy-in. Doge is down as well. Pepe's in profit still $26, and Whiff is in profit $73. Looking good. And last but not least, our narrative portfolio, my favorite and the most steady. It is only in profit $77, so we do seem to be in a steady downtrend. The measurements of the portfolios seems to be relatively accurate to where the market's going to go. So I would not be surprised if, yeah, we were in a huge downtrend. We got a little bit of profits. We're in a downtrend again. That's what's going on. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, one real world asset coin, and one gaming coin. It is absolutely killing it. Currently, VeChain is the only coin that is negative. It is down $16. Decentraland is in profit $1.40. Fetch is in profit $14. Tao's in profit $22. And Pepe's in profit $54. What if I said I may miss a 360, but gonna go shower and wee. I'm gonna do a 360 now. Wee. Oh my gosh, I almost took the desk out. That was totally worth it, though. I love it. Cheers, guys. Happy Thursday. Enjoy your shower. Waterfly. Watch out for that, the shower chair holes. All right. Okay. Yeah, everything looks really good in the narrative portfolio. Still in profit. Still in profit. And then our perfect entry portfolio, which I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Again, I'm going to wait until tomorrow. It is only in profit $9.79 right now. So far, 3 of our 5 assets are negative. The other 2 are in profit. Not looking bad. Not looking great either. Render's down $10. ETH is down $5. Sol is down $5. Link is in profit $11. And Swee's in profit $16. I don't know if I said made my night. Thank you. Thank you. Mike Joey said alligator bussy. So yeah, perfect entry portfolio. I'm going to hold off until tomorrow. I'm assuming we're going to get better entries tomorrow. But that could be an assumption. This might be the perfect opportunity. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we add right now or should we wait? I'm going to wait. I'm taking the risk. This is the risk that you take when you, I don't know, when you don't take the risk. Bitcoin, 115, 829, and 62 cents. Yeah, market's taking a bit of a doo-doo. Taking a bit of a doo-doo. Let's see. Liquidation heat map refresh. Zoom in. Okay, so we liquidated the spicy bulls down there. We got 115, 198. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll go up above next. We got 116, 862. And then 117, 325. Oops. And then down below one more. I guess I'll go down here. 114, 550. Yeah. Okay. Island Steve did call us retracing to 114.5. And we almost hit it back here. So let's see if we get it this time. We're pretty close back here. I would say that that's fulfilled, that he was correct. I think he earned it with that. Doshi followers said Bubble Kids hit another high. Very nice. 2.1 million. Heck yeah. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Bitcoin. Trying to decide if it wants to reverse in this candle or not. Total 3, down 0.31% on the day. We have not quite filled that wick. It's very close, but not quite. Go check total 2. Interesting. Total 2's been doing the same thing for quite some time now. If it goes down, though, we could establish some semblance of a channel. Let's do that, actually. Let me just match that angle. Yep. So if that, then that wick might have been it. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell right now. Volume does seem to be decreasing at a steady pace. The downtrend does beg the question, though. Are we going to break up? Total crypto market cap. We lost 3.75. We're sitting at 3.73 right now. Our target still hasn't filled though from this flag, if that even is a flag. Probably depends on the time frame. 5-month bleed, 3-month bleed. I mean, I was calling for August breakout. I think that this counts as the breakout, though. I think that we just got it early. I was off by a month. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. 3.73, 3.7 should be decent size support. Yeah, Bitcoin's trying to figure it out right now. Let's do this, actually. I want to ask Grok what it thinks is happening tomorrow. The White House hinted at August 1st being a... What did they specifically say? They said August 1st was going to be... August 1st, a great day for America. What could that be in reference to? The White House hints about August 1st, a great day for America. Specifically, expiration of the 90-day suspension of reciprocal tariff rates and implementation of new... Okay, that's why we're dumping. Because the tariffs go into place in play tomorrow. On July 7th, Trump signed executive order extending the suspension on certain tariff rates from July 9th to August 1st, based on recommendations from senior officials and ongoing trade negotiations. The administration sent letters to multiple countries notifying them of new reciprocal tariff rates set to take effect on August 1st, unless trade deals were reached. These tariffs, part of the Liberation Day package announced on April 2nd, aim to rectify non-reciprocal trade practices and reduce the U.S. goods trade deficit, which Trump declared a national emergency under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. The White House's rhetoric, echoed by Trump's statements on X, suggests that these actions are expected to bring significant economic benefits, with claims that money is going to pour into the United States like we've never seen before. Additionally, posts on X, July 30th, 2025, by users amplify Trump's declaration, framing August 1st as a pivotal moment for an economic boom tied to these trade policies. However, the optimism is tempered by legal challenges, as the United States Court of International Trade ruled on May 28th that Trump overstepped his authority. A stay Court of Appeals, tariffs remain in effect pending oral arguments scheduled for July 31st, which is today. What? While the tariff implementation is the most direct reference, other possibilities include progress in trade negotiations or unrelated policy announcements, though no specific evidence. Okay, so it's basically the tariffs going into place. I'm glad we asked, because I never would have figured that out. Let's see this thing. 2.2 million. Ooh, this thing's cranking, dude. Cranking. That's crazy. Just the past 33 minutes has gone up 51%. That's insane. That's so sick. Bitcoin 115.5. Alts are getting shafted. No surprise. Huh. You guys got any plans this weekend? Anything going on? Comsolx Goat said we'll probably go down more tomorrow. Yep. August 1st, Jimmy without a stimmy return. With the stimmy returns. Unverified said, and it's all over. Oh, it's all over. Okay. I got it. I can't read. When the market's dumping, my ability to read goes out the window. Let's see. Should we just do a forever short? Short the bottom? Let's short the bottom, guys. It'll be fine. There's really nothing going on in the market. Nothing at all. I suppose I should end it here. Maybe I'll do a late stream later. We'll see what happens. But right now, Bitcoin's just chilling. 115, 514, 36. Really nothing going on. So I'm going to call it an evening. As always, Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I'll hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's DCA day. Don't panic, sell your crypto. Don't overexpose yourself. Don't trade with emotions. Don't force a trade. Make sure you call your mother. And good night.